Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is one of my favorite horror games of all time. It is up there mainly because I was there when this game first was announced, when the trailer first dropped. I still remember it to this day. And now that we have Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theaters, it's insane to think about that we've come from, when the game first came out to this. I don't think I ever would have expected this. And the movie I thought was great. I really did like the movie. I even went to Popeyes and got the Five Nights at Freddy's meal. Didn't have the cupcake though, but I did have everything else. I really did like the packaging and stuff. I thought that was awesome. The chicken wasn't great, but I did like the little bites, so that was cool. I think a pizza joint would have been so much better. I also got a free poster. We got 2 free posters for me and my wife being there, so that was awesome. And here we have the Endo. A figure that I have just been waiting for so long, and we finally have it. The Endo series Bonnie. I am so excited to get into this. Of course, before I talk about this stuff, subscribe if you want. If you don't, that's totally fine. And down in the description below, I have all my Instagrams. And if I sound a little weird during this review, like I kind of posted on the community tabs, I am sick still, so bear with me. bear with me. Okay, anyways. I really do like this box art. It's the same box art that we saw with the original Freddy, and I still think it looks great. I think it fits the overall theme of what it's trying to do. This is not a high-end action figure series. This is just mostly a play series that I think fits well, and I think they do a very good job. And right now we have Bonnie and Withered Bonnie. We already looked at Freddy. We still need to find Chica and Foxy. They just came out, and I need to go on the hunt for them soon. But yeah, I'm super excited to get those. And here we have the Endo. This is the main frame of what we're going to be putting our animatronic parts on. Same thing as Freddy, except Freddy has a little bit darker mouth and eyes, and Bonnie's does not. So that's interesting to see. The posability on this guy is incredible. The only thing that I would complain about is there's no up and down at the head, and there is some parts of this specific Endo that's a little too loose, and we will get into that in a little bit. He does have a very nice rotation at the head, has a hinge joint at the mouth, which is really cool, has an up and down at the arm, has a rotation at the arm as well, very nice range as well. Swivel at the elbow, has a hinge joint at the elbow that can go both ways, has a swivel at the wrist, hinge joint at the wrist, has a pretty decent amount of range in the waist, but it is a little loose. There is a hip joint movement that goes up and down, a swivel at kind of the hip as well. Also a swivel at the knee area, and what we just saw, he has a nice rotation at the legs as well, has a nice spread up and down at the foot, a nice hinge joint as well, and some nice pivots. So overall, this Endo has so much posability into it that it's insane to, just to kind of wrap your head around. Like, this is a $20 figure that's mostly meant for kids, and it has so much posability to it. Now, like you're seeing here, he has a little bit of issues with the waist and a little bit at the leg area. It just feels a little too loose in my opinion, and but also those are kind of minor. When you put the armor on, it doesn't really hinder it too much. Speaking of armor, we're going to be taking a look at a regular Bonnie first. So throwing him into the pile, boom, we have Bonnie here. And Bonnie, I think, looks great. A lot of people, when Bonnie first came out, were saying this, he was the weak link to Freddy. I have to disagree. I love Bonnie. I think both of these guys are strong. I do prefer Freddy over Bonnie in terms of their original designs, but I think Bonnie is adorable. I think they did amazing on this Bonnie sculpt. Of course, it's not game accurate, but I prefer this over what Funko did, to be honest. I think they did a great job, and it captures that kind of kid-friendly animatronic feel that it's supposed to have while hiding a very dark secret underneath. You know what I mean? I think that they did a great job with him. He looks friendly. I really do like the way he looks. I love the kind of cartoony look. The only thing I could complain about is the ears are a little too pointed up. I wish there was some kind of bend to them to give them a little bit more character and personality, but it looks great overall. I really do like them, and having them next to Freddy, they look so good together. And they're pretty much on display like this right now. I think once I get the other animatronics, I'll definitely put them in their withered forms because that would be cool. Freddy's hand is a little loose. That kind of sucks, but I did put a dab of glue on that, let that dry, and plug it right back in, and it works solidly now, so easy fix. I really do like just these two. The form is so great. I love that bow tie. The bow tie just kind of pops with that color of red. The posability is pretty much the same that we saw with the Endo, except is a little bit limited due to the armor plates that he's got. Animatronic plates, I guess that's what you could call them. But he still poses very nicely, way more than Funko's did. And here is the Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Both of these guys look great. Depending on what you guys like, you might prefer Funko over Jazwares, Jazwares over Funko. I personally love Jazwares over Funko. We're 2 figures in and it's already topped Funko every way, shape, or form. Now we're getting into the most anticipated look for this Bonnie figure, and that is Withered Bonnie. When it comes to Withered Bonnie, it is a figure I've been begging Funko to make from the very beginning, and now that we finally have him, I have to say I am impressed big time. I have some flaws with this design, or how they did this overall design, but it feels so good to actually have Withered Bonnie in hand. Again, one of my most wanted figures for all of my life, really. And I think that they did an immaculate job with this look. And I am just super impressed. Again, not perfect, but we are on the edge of being perfect. Definitely my favorite part of this guy is the sculpt work on this dude. He looks insanely good. Just like with Withered Freddy, the amount of weathering on this guy is incredible in how they did it. A lot of it is just actually just torn apart plastic pieces, and it just looks so good. It looks so weathered. There are some weird spots that I will see, but we're going to get into all the things I don't really like towards the end. But from what I'm seeing, man, they did so good on this design, and I am just a big fan of the way this guy looks. Again, this is a figure I've been waiting for pretty much all my life, and now we finally have it, and it's crazy. I love the 2 buttons to kind of see the difference between regular Bonnie and Withered Bonnie, and they just look so good. I really do like it. I love that the Endo parts are actually being used with this look instead of making other parts, kind of recycling a little bit. This entire thing of wiring is not my favorite. I need to do something with that, but it's alright for what it's supposed to be. And I really do like just this head sculpt. It is crazy that we finally have a Withered Bonnie. It's insane. I love it. I think they did a great job with it. You can take the eyes out of the animatronic heads, and with Bonnie in particularly, if you take the eyes out, there are some red pupils in there, which is awesome to kind of give this character a little bit more life, and I think that they did awesome with it. I really do like everything that we see going on here. There are some things missing, like the wiring at the face, but overall it looks great. Here he is next to my custom ignited Bonnie from the Joy of Creation game, and you can honestly create that with this figure. I didn't even think about that until somebody I saw on like the Instagram reels were doing that, and they did Ignited Freddy 2, and I thought it was perfect because I do have some customs of the Ignited animatronics from the game because those are beautiful designs, and they look so good in the Jazwares form too. A little too colorful, but man, they look so good. I love them. And here is Withered Freddy next to Withered Bonnie. These two were definitely meant to be displayed together. These two are why you get the set. You love the original classic designs, but the Withered designs are what we want. And they look so good. I am very impressed with the way these two look, and it's insane. I'm honestly at a loss for words on just how good these two figures are in their withered forms. It is insane. You're literally getting like 3 figures for the price of like 1. And I think that that is beautiful. And seeing these two side by side again is incredible. It's insane. I really like both of these guys. I think they did a very swell job on these two. And I am just very happy that we have these designs. And, you know, good on you, Jazwares. Good job, Jazwares. Like, you know, you guys cooked. The regular eyes for Bonnie, they do glow in the dark as well, just like with Withered Freddy, or regular Freddy too. Pretty much both. They have the glowing eyes. And Freddy also, again, like I showed, he does have glowing eyes as well. Now, the biggest mess up I think they did is not including the Withered Bonnie glowing eyes. I would have loved to see a little bit of glow, just like we see with the animatronic himself. I think that would have been perfect if they did that. So I'm going to complain a little bit, not because I hate this look or this figure, but mainly because I'm a diehard Withered Bonnie fan. So number one, there is supposed to be a gash at the base of the foot for the Withered version. You have like 3 other feet, so it couldn't have been a problem. My second complaint are these weird metal parts. Now I'm going to bring up pictures of Withered Bonnie, but I don't think those are supposed to be there. I think it's supposed to be actual, you know, weathering that goes into the endoskeleton. I kind of understand what they're doing, but I don't know. I don't think it's well executed in my opinion. I understand that it's supposed to be kind of a layer of, I guess, animatronic flesh that exposes the, I guess, muscles, quote unquote. You know, what animatronic muscles would be underneath before you get into their bone. But yeah, it just doesn't work for me. Number 3, this mesh of wiring, it just doesn't look great. I feel like you could have done a little bit of a better job. I understand why you did it, to, you know, make it a little bit easier to move around and stuff for kids, but I need my wiring, you know? So yeah, that's definitely gonna have to change. My 4th thing is this top jaw. I was wondering what was off about this Endo head so much, and it's that top jaw. It just looks so off, and it's definitely not a part of the Withered animatronic at all. So yeah, I don't know how you could have done that. Maybe something that slides in and out, but yeah, it would just been, it's just odd to me. The ears are my number 5. They should have been a little bit more droopier, in my opinion. I guess that would have been a little bit harder for the kind of connection thing to do its thing, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, that's number 5. Number 6, and I guess number 7, the eyes and the wiring at the face should have been there. I can add my own wiring, but man, those eyes would have been so good if they glowed. And with that being said, these two figures are beautiful. I am so happy with these Withered animatronic figures, and I'm so glad that Jazwares has the license, because, I mean, we're 4 figures deep into this line, and I think that they have top Funko in every single way, and I am so happy. I would love to see NECA at least do a Springtrap. I would love to see that. That is my biggest wish. NECA, please, a Springtrap suit would be incredible. I think that would be the best figure for them to make. And yeah, that's just kind of my opinion. Overall, I really do like this guy. I think they did a fantastic job with him. I think this is a certified 4.9. Again, there is some little things that I kind of wish that they would have done a little bit differently. But other than that, it's great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am dying right now. I still have a cold, the flu, I don't know what it is, and I am struggling to talk right now. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to stop recording and restart audio because I'm still dying. And for the past couple days, I haven't had a voice to actually do commentary work, and I just haven't had the motivation to do this video at all. But I powered through. I was really hoping this video would come out Day 1 for the Five Nights at Freddy's premiere, and I sadly couldn't do it because I just got sick, and I'm a little sad about that. But yeah, we're here. It is Wednesday. I am hoping to have a video out by Saturday. Saturday is a very special day because it's John Cena's last match ever. And I have a figure for John Cena coming, but I am just hoping it comes in Friday. I have a lot of stuff to do Friday, and I have stuff to do Saturday, so I really need to buckle down and do that review. And then, yeah, we have a lot of reviews that we need to be catching up on because I've been slacking because I've been sick. But we're back. I am getting better, and I hope this commentary was not a pain to listen to because I am so stuffed up. But I'm getting better, and I feel energized to do more videos. And the next video is a John Cena review. Spoiler alert, but I hope you guys are enjoying the content here, and I hope I didn't keep you guys waiting for too long. I still have a ton of reviews to review for this month, and it's going to be popping off in very random days. You know, we'll have probably ones for Wednesday, Friday, Monday, maybe Tuesday in between. Yeah, we're going to have to squeeze some in for this month because I was sick and I lost a lot of progress. But that's in the past. We're going to get straight into this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want Jazwares to do. I am hoping for Five Nights at Freddy's 3 figures because, man, that would be so cool. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I hope you guys have a good one. I love you, love your show. Take care, and I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas.